what can you tell us about your lineup? Is it the same as the other night?
Pretty well. We got a couple of maybe a game time where we're not quite sure yet. So we'll see. We still got about an hour before we have to make those decisions.
You've had 4, 4, and 3 first period shots in
Yeah.
this series. Does it get to a point where you challenge your guys to test Saros a little more, or are you comfortable just letting the game unfold the way it does?
No, for sure. You know, listen, we need more shots. We need more offensive zone time. Well, not game 2 and 1, game 3 for sure. More O-zone time, extend O-zone. I think that will help. You know, looking for the perfect shot, I think sometimes happens, overpassing. But, you know, I'm not concerned about the quantity. It's the quality. I'm not saying, and we didn't have a lot of quality shots last game, so my theory goes out the window. But I don't like just throwing the puck on net to get you know, some teams do. They just throw the puck to get a shot. You want the puck to go there if there's people there or there's a play. If not, I like them to hold it. But that's not an excuse why we had 12 shots. So,
Is there something to be said for Game 4 being a little bit more normal in the sense of the firsts are out of the way? They've played on the road, they figured out how to do it, and now you can kind of just settle into what worked all year?
yeah, I think for us, it's you know, whatever environment it is, you know, we got to get to our game as soon as possible and stay in that game mode. Like, we can't, just because you're up or down, you just don't change. I think we got to stay with our game a little longer. Then that'll help. But yeah, I mean, you know, both teams know each other. It's really comes with will, battles, one-on-one situations, execution, good changes. I mean, those are the things that win and lose you hockey games.
Rick, you mentioned the other day that there's holes in their structure that you guys can exploit. Do you still see those holes there? Do you still see ways that you can exploit them from those areas you've kind of pinpointed?
Yeah, and I don't like using holes because they're a good team. Whether it's they play a certain way, and I think there's certain things that we can do to counteract. But you know, you got to have a little more aggressiveness to do that, and you got to be able to execute certain things. And I think we didn't last game as much. So, but yeah, I don't say there's holes. I think there's a brand of hockey that they play that is it's dangerous for us. I mean, if we're not on our game, they can explode at any time. So we have to be careful. But saying that, there's a counterattack.
Rick, just related to the lineup, to assume that Casey DeSmith will be in net for you guys tonight.
What's that?
Casey DeSmith will be in.
Like I said, we got a couple of decisions to make. So, I mean, I don't want to just, because you're going to ask me on certain guys, that's right now we have to decide on a couple things.
Sure. What did you like about how he played in Game 3?
Yeah, for me, his demeanor was excellent. I thought he looked big. He looked big in the net. You know, I just thought he was, if there wasn't a lot of second rebounds, but if there was some scrambling ones, I still think he was in good position. That's why right from the beginning of the game, I think they had a shot, he was there, and he was there for the second one. Like, I remember looking from the bench, there wasn't a lot of room on the second shot. So that's when you know Casey's on his game.
Rick, the combination of Hoglander and Pedersen has been relatively quiet so far.
Yeah.
What sort of challenge do you give them before tonight to try to get them going?
Well, I think for them, Hockey's got to stay a little closer to the piles and closer to Petey. You know, Hoagie's at his best when he's a pest and he's holding on to the pucks. I think he got better last game. And, you know, Petey moves his feet. Like that last game, he moved his feet a little bit more. So it's a combination. If one guy's moving his feet, the other guy's close to him, they're going to have success. And they're close. You know, and I thought Mikheyev skated well last game. So, you know, that's a line for us that it's a big line for us. We need them. And, you know, I don't know. I got a gut feeling they're going to have a good game tonight.